In this tutorial, I will be walking you through Chaty DevOps, a Windows desktop application built for developers and DevOps engineers. So Chaty DevOps brings everything you need to manage a Linux server into one single workspace. It's including SSH, terminal, file transfer, deployment, and Nginx configuration, monitoring, and API testing, all without switching between multiple tools. To get started, for the account creation and download, open your browser and go to devlan.chatyshop.com. So to get started, visit devlan.chatyshop.com. So here, like in this screen, you can see the web page. Here you have to give the login. Okay, so once you click on the login, it will redirect to the sign in page. So in this one, like using your email address and password, you can sign in. So I already signed in with my account. So the detailed download and license activation instruction are provided in the separate document. Once you complete the installation and license activation, and once you open the application, the dashboard looks like this. Let's begin with the SSH. So before that, if you want to choose your environment, here are the options. So you can select whether it is a production environment or staging environment, development environment. Okay, I will go with the production environment now for the testing purpose, or like we can go for the development or staging anything. Okay, we'll go for production. I'm choosing the production environment. So the SSH module allows you to run commands on your remote server directly from the application. So to add a server, click this add server button. Okay, this opens a new window. In this, like you have to fill the server name, port number, and then SSH username. Okay, in this, like you have two options for authentication. One is password and another one is private key. So you choose whatever you want. Here in this server name, I'm calling it as the DevOps app01 server. In the host name, like you can give a host name or like public IP. Okay, I'm giving the public IP. Okay, the username is Ubuntu. I'm choosing private key. Okay, you have to select the private key file path. After selecting, you can click the add button. So you can find your server DevOps app01 server. After you added the server, just check the test connection. So it will show like connection successful. So once the connection is successful, you can give the commands here. For example, I'm giving df-h run command. So see, the commands has been executed in the remote server and the output is showing here. So like this, like you can execute any commands here. For the timeout section, like you have three options. Okay. So one is 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 60 seconds. Based on the requirement, you can choose any one of this. Jump into terminal module. So you can select the terminal module here. Okay, so once you select the terminal module, the UI looks like this. So in this select server, like you will see the number of servers you have already added. So currently I have added only one server, so it is showing here. After select the server, click on the plus terminal. Here you see, right? So now the interactive shell has been opened. This is the real interactive shell, exactly like Putty or Mobile Stream. So there is no timeout here, like SSH. Commands run until they complete. Okay, I can run any Linux command I need. Let me check with the memory of the server. So now you can see the right. I got the output. So the terminal module also supports multiple tabs. You can open several terminal session like this, terminal 2, terminal 3, terminal 4, and you can also able to create multiple workspace here. See the multiple the workspace are creating, right? Next, We'll move into the SFTP module, which is the file manager for your remote server. You can see the file system. Okay, here I'm clicking the SFTP. In the drop down, I'm selecting my server. You can see the file system of my server right here. I'm selecting the home directory now. Here I can able to see the Ubuntu. Okay, these are the things in this Ubuntu folder. See, if you want to go back, you can click on the up button here. It will go back. Okay, and then you can able to select the page action. So if you want to create the new folder, you can select here. So inside the Ubuntu directory, I want to create one new folder. Okay. So for the new folder creation, click on the action button. Click on new folder. So the new folder created. Okay. So for uploading any file, click on upload. It will open our local machine directories. Okay. Just I want to paste. Just I want to upload this package.json. I'm selecting that one. See, the package.json is uploaded. Like this, you can upload any files and you can able to create a new directory. And also, if you want to delete any of the file, simply like you selecting that file in the action bar, click delete. Okay, so like this, like you have so many options: copy, cut, paste, rename. You can do whatever you want. So now I want to delete this file. I am click on the delete. That's it. File has been deleted. There is no more files in the new folder. Okay. So now we'll jump into the deploy module. I'm selecting the deploy module here. This is one of the most powerful features in the Chaty DevOps. It allows you to push your application from your Windows machine directly to the remote server and start it automatically. So here you can see the dashboard, right? You have to select the server. I'm selecting DevOps app server. So in this local project path this is my project folder on my Windows desktop. I'm selecting now. Click on browse and my app is here inside the directory, my app directory. I'm select this one. The target directory is where the files will be placed on the server. I have selected. Okay, I'm selecting the folder Ubuntu. Inside the Ubuntu folder, I have already created the folder name my app. Just click on select. Okay, now we chosen the target directory. So deploy type here, you know, right? Static. We have three option here: static app, backend app with PM2 guided, and custom command. Okay, so here itself, like if you selected static app, it's showing the recommendation. This is best for static frontend builds like White or React. After deploy, Nginx can serve the deployed files directly. So I want to choose the backend app with PM2 guided. So here the option and the features has been changed. So the build prepare command already is there. npm install and then npm run build. So app port it's defaultly 3000. So app name my app backend start mode. So you can see, right, we will deploy the files or run the build command, then start or restart app with PM2 on port 3000. Okay, before deploy, just select the dry run. It will show. So what are the things going to happen? So dry run completed, like files that would upload to. So it's default, ignored all the node modules list, it's kind of thing. Then click on the deploy. The files are uploading. You can see here deployment is running. Let's see once it is completed. So you can see, right, it's executing. So after that, you can see all the things. So log shows completion, deployment completed. The Node.js application is run. running on port 3000 managed by PM2, which means it will automatically restart if the application crashes or the server boots. Let's the application is currently like running in the local remote server in 3000 port. So we have to configure Nginx to listen the application to access the application through the HTTP or HTTPS. Okay, I'm selecting the Nginx now. So here you can see like first select the server. See that there are so many options here, refresh, test config, reload, restart, access log and error log. Just click on the install Nginx. So once you click on the Nginx, now in the server, the Nginx has been installed now. So now you can able to create the site. Just click on the create site. Choose a reverse proxy or static hosting. I'm choosing reverse proxy. Here instead of domain, I'm choosing public IP. Site name it is optional. Just create site. So you can see right, site created successfully. So you can select the health to check whether application is running or not. So SSL only pending. The engineering config is valid. Backend reachable valid. DNS matched expected IP is yes. The resolved IPs. Okay, the listeners 8443. So now we'll check this in browser. Okay, HTTP. Just enter. So you can see right, once is coming, the application is reachable. Now get back to the Nginx manager. So like this, you can deploy all the sites and you can able to create the reverse proxy and you can access the application. Here you can see the access log, right? If you click on the access log, it will redirect to the logs explorer. Just start. So here in this one, file path, log file path, there are multiple options are there like Apache error log, Nginx error log. I'm choosing the Nginx access log now. Just start. Click on start. See, we already access the application, right? The logs are also it's showing here. So like this, you can access the error log, warning log, or success log, access log, everything you can able to get it here itself. You no need to log into the server or you no need to check anything on the remote server. From this Chaty DevOps, you can check all the things. We'll go for the monitoring module. So here you can see all the servers, whatever you have already added. So now currently we are added only one server. So it's showing one, unhealthy is one, unhealthy is zero, offline is zero. So this is a server we already configured. So it's showing the status healthy. You can see the CPU utilization here and memory utilization here and disk utilization. Okay, so if you click in this one DevOps App Server, you can see all the things, the Ubuntu OS, uptime, CPU usage, memory usage, and all the things. Here there is quick actions are there. In the quick actions, you can direct to the terminal, you can direct to the logs, and you direct to the deployment and you direct to the SFTP. Okay, clicking this, it will redirect to the SFTP. Whatever the option is you are selecting, it will redirect to that page. You can see right, auto refresh is off. Make the auto refresh on. It will refresh automatically. If you click on the refresh right, I can also manually refresh all servers at once using the refresh all button. Refresh all button. So this is useful when I want an immediate update rather than waiting for the next automatic refresh. Now, let me verify the complete workflow end to end using the API test module. Click API test in the sidebar. Okay, so here you can see, right, get request, post, put, delete request are there. This is built-in HTTP client similar to Postman that lets me send request and view response without leaving the application. For this, you can give any API URL to test. Now, currently, I want to check with my the running application what we deployed. I am pasting the IP address here. Just a minute. I just gave my the server IP and then I'm clicking send. So here you can see 200 OK. So our Node.js application responded successfully. This confirms the entire chain is working. The application is deployed and running via PM2 on port 3000. Nginx is currently proxying port 80 traffic to it. JSON response is coming back as expected. Now let me show you the AWS VPS module. This is one of the most impressive features in Chaty DevOps. It allows you to create new AWS EC2 instance directly from the application without logging into AWS console. So in the left sidebar, like click on the AWS, it will redirect to this page. So in this page, you can able to see, right, you have to give the access key and secret key to create the AWS EC2 instance. The IAM user should have the appropriate permission to create the EC2 instance. Okay, and select the default region and save AWS key. So I already saved. Okay, the connection is showing green means like the connection is successful. Okay, next thing you have to create key pair. I'm naming the key pair as AWS dev key and then click on create EC2 key pair. It will ask the path, just save it. Okay, after then it will redirect to the server setup. You can select the preset to install any of these applications like Node.js or Docker app server or static website server WordPress. I'm selecting Node.js app server now. I'm naming the instance name as the app server. I'm choosing the operating system as the Ubuntu 24.04. The same region, username Ubuntu. And then if you want any software stack like firewall, Postgres, MySQL, you can click here and click on, once you selected all the things, click on generate AWS plan. It will give you the AWS CLI commands going to execute in your account and the packages it's going to install in your server. After this, just go up and click on create EC2 and save server. Okay, it's validating AWS credential and resolving latest Ubuntu. You showing the prompts here. So the instance has been created and the ID also is showing status initializing EC2 state running. So you can see the public IP and public DNS. So when you are creating the AWS server, it will directly add it to the served server. You can go to the SSH and you can be able to see the servers. Okay. Just I close now. You can see, right, app server, it's running, initializing 35. This is IP and this is the configuration and these are the ports that are opened in the created server. Okay, so this app server you can see here, I already told, right, it will directly add it to the SSH. So it's showing, right, app server. This way, like, you can create the server in AWS. We covered all the modules in Chaty DevOps. Thanks for watching.